happened?
So wait, is it just a ploy to mug him?
Okay, you guys are now reacting to the girl group NiziU and their Korean debut. Fun fact, this is JYP's first Japanese girl group. So they're all from Japan. They sing in Japanese, but this was their first Korean debut. In this song, they express the concept of finding a perfect match in love using the analogy of a game of Tetris where pieces fit perfectly together. The lyrics express a belief that when the narrator's k, which is this looking thing in Hangul, matches with the person's
The mix-up of the characters.
Those two. Yeah, and how they match together.
Oh, that's sweet.
That represents when that matches up with another person, your synergy will explode, creating a perfect connection or relationship. The song is composed by Chance, Deep P, Boran, T-Bell, and Chi Soo-yeon from the girl group Wiki Miki. This video is brought to you by you, our YouTube members and supporters on Patreon. Patreon and YouTube memberships are how viewers like you can support us and also gain access to exclusive content like extra reactions to both old and new K-pop songs, early access to every React to the K video, a weekly podcast. Yeah, she hits the and then slides up.
I also enjoy how that high note isn't a mix. It's really comforting that way. I like how they don't belt it.
Oh yeah. They still have breathiness, still doing it in the head
right,
voice.
that adds the comfort of the imaginary friend, you know, like the mix is just so soothing of a timbre.
And a series where we rank every title track in an artist's discography every month.
If we're gonna talk about Moonlight Sunrise, why is it so like captivating of a melody when it's not so like novel of a melody? But then it goes like, so it tonicizes A flat and then uses the flat 7.
Like, I think it's great that they can use a lot of nice rhythmic things in this to make it more interesting. Like what you mentioned with the commas and the phrasing, that's really present in this song. So I can see why you like the rhythms of it. It's singable and it allows you to breathe as
If you want to become a patron or YouTube member to help our channel grow and to access over 1,000 exclusive videos, check out the description of this video for how to join. A huge thank you to all of you who already support us. We really couldn't do this without you. And now, back to the video.
I like the Tetris concept.
Tetris is like one of my favorite games.
Me too.
Ooh, then I think you guys will enjoy this.
3, 2, 1, go.
This is very Tetris-y, or very 8-bit.
Oh! Oh my god, why is he there?
Is that Felix from Stray Kids?
What's he doing?
This is oddly nostalgic, this type of like school setting.
Oh, it's so cute. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a little harmony here.
It's like all those like Japanese drama or like anime.
Oh, I like it. It's so cute.
Nice little halftime. I like the texture change in the bass too.
Aww.
Roller coaster and mix vibes.
So anime. What?
This is,
That was so
this is bananas.
Yeah.
The jumpiness is really cute.
Is it G minor? It's G minor.
A little chromaticism.
Yeah, this is so Japanese. Wow.
Sounds very J-pop.
I love this.
It's like those like little 8-bit noises they're imitating it like a horn line or something that you would have in like a funk song.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that bass line.
Yeah. Can we live in this world?
I know.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, what a weird section.
That's a cool bass line. There's piano.
I love that piano
Tetris
sample.
City
That's
that
cute.
Aww.
Anime feelings.
Ooh, that syncopated bass and drum.
Uh-oh.
I've never seen a music video like this before.
That's fun.
What?
Oh,
That's almost sounded like a timbale fill.
Kind of. Except there's not like 8-bit drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a good song.
Is there a tambourine in the back? I think there is.
Ooh, I like the little chromatic in there.
Yeah.
They're like marching towards this guy. That's so funny.
Harmony just went somewhere else. It's so major.
He's endangered.
Your key ring is now mod?
Oh, half step up.
What?
What happened?
So wait, is it just a ploy to mug him?
Yeah, G sharp minor now.
Poor Felix.
Oh, I just got that. The caption with the Tetris pieces. She did the thing.
That's so cool. And the choreo is all like,
It's very cute.
Boys don't fit in this cute
Boys
world.
do not last, but
What happened to the guy?
fun things are forever.
Oh, they're collecting them.
I really like this.
it's a peep.
That's the new boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the little 8-bit sounds.
That was so cute.
That's very cute.
Oh, it's so
At the log.
Oh, that was so cute.
That was serotonin.
I love that.
We learned something here today.
Just steal things from boys and that's all
Yeah,
you need.
and the guy ain't important.
It's just about the cute
Throw him
stuff.
away. Mug him.
That's like Hannibal.
What?
Hannibal the cannibal.
Oh, I don't think they ate him.
Well, it's kind of the same thing. It's like they killed him and then just put him as a collection. Yeah, this is my victory.
Well, I think what happened is that they fell in love with his keychain. So they were just like, we don't care about you. I want your keychain.
Oh.
But it also could be a metaphor for his heart or something, you know.
Yeah.
I liked that you incorporated tutting into their dance moves. That's aside from the music video, but if they're singing about Tetris pieces fitting together and like specifically these two Hangul characters, it's nice to see them incorporate dance movements that involve those sharper 90-degree angular movements. This is really good. This is really good.
Why is this good?
Oh my god, funky bass. There's just a lot of like texture to it. It doesn't seem very like, doesn't seem like it's in a box. And there's like a really good textural variety between different sections. I thought it was really artful. I was very excited to hear what the bass line would do next.
I really like that bass line because you have those like sick walk downs and the bass line, you have this octave displacement, which means you're just going like, yeah, you're hitting those two octaves. And then when you go down like chromatically, which is super engaging, creates a nice contour to the line. And it's like going down chromatically, going back up. It feels great.
I think the octave, doing that with the, like jumping an octave is so like
so effective.
So effective that I immediately was like, oh, that reminds me of making my way back down with this song. Like, you know, like it's always, every time you do that, it's like, ooh, you could have such a spicy journey going back down to the original octave. So it's always like, ooh, little adventure.
It makes it feel so good because you could just repeat the note, it's the same note, but changing the register makes it feel much more bouncy, gives a lot more life to this tune.
I know it's like more like an electric version of a city pop. Like those kind of like very like 80s, 90s, like Tomita Lab. There's a song also called Plastic Love. Yeah, that kind of vibe, which is like very specific syncopation happening like all the time. But then this one is just like more electronic sounding, which is like more K-pop sounding, I think.
Ear candy. I like a funky pop song that can explore like sort of these sugary timbres. You know, you got the weird little high synth that just at the end. But then I remember near the beginning of the song, I don't know if it reappears, there's like this weird like sort of piano-like texture, just like doing some sort of that type of stuff that's like at the back of my ear. Yeah, just throughout the song, I feel like each section and even within each section, it's just trying to give you fresh new sounds and timbres.
I feel like there was really good variation throughout, but like I'm not really like referring to like different sections necessarily. But for this one, like I really like the little pieces that they put in, like going into the chorus or something. Like they just put one like empty beat or something, dun, 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 something. The transition part, the interlude part of like the dun, 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 the synth on the top. Like it's just like little things that are like, you know, sparkling here and there. That was really nice. Everything is very bubbly and bouncy and sparkly. Like all of the sound effects and the instrumentation that they used, it's all very sparkly.
And the chords kind of work as well. Yeah, sharp 11. Yeah.
There was a lot of chromatic do 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 do.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Even in like the major sections, they still had like a flat 3. They had a little mobile mixture going on. That was so good.
Oh, where are we? Where are we?
You
Hang
feel
on.
like you're underwater when that changes.
I think does the bass drop out?
Okay.
So it goes to dominant, and the dominant switches to like.
The dominant goes to G major. Because before we were in G minor, so we're not expecting G major. G. A minor. G minor. F sharp. F natural. E. E flat.
6, 6, 5, 5.
Yeah,
5,
6, 5, 1. I feel like that's a J-pop progression. Totally.
I definitely see like the J-pop influence.
Yeah.
With like the chord progressions, like a lot of that like 6 go into the 6 is like so J-pop.
Oh, and then the weird key change happens.
E major.
It's just so.
And then G sharp minor.
Flawless.
And then
This is gonna shock me every
She
time
just
I hear this song.
starts it immediately in the new key. I'm trying to listen for when you said sugary sound, I was like, that's so right. But what is it about that? In the beginning percussion, there's some claps mixed in there. Anytime you hear claps, I feel like there's like some kind of a playful energy, you know, because that people clap along to songs when they're enjoying moving and grooving to it.
Yeah, there's like a 4-stroke rough in here. I'll explain right now. You'll hear it.
On the bass drum, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a flam. A flam is like you have a primary note and a grace note. And it's almost like you play them together, but they're like offset just a little bit, so it makes like the flam sound like flam. And then you have a drag, which is you just add 2 grace notes and a primary note. So yeah, and you can do them compressed or depending on the style. Some people call those 3-stroke roughs and some people call them drags. But when you add 1 more, so you have 3 grace notes and then a primary note, the most common name for that is a 4-stroke rough, which is... So in here, I think they got rid of all the instruments. It was just like silence, and then the bass drum had like a pickup into the next beat, and it was like a 4-stroke roughy. You could argue that it's just like a 16th note triplet going into it, but I think it sounded more like a 4-stroke rough.
There's a lot of detail in the mix here. Like, producers did a great job on this one. Like, there's not just 1 or 2 things that are cool about this song. Like, there's a cool thing every moment, I think.
The drums have this like ostinato, not ostinato, like hemiola almost. Every time the bass goes down chromatically. Hold on, let me find it. 223. Listen to when the bass goes down, and listen to what the drums do. Right here.
Whoa!
Yeah,
that's cool.
So like when the bass like goes down chromatically, the drums switch from doing like just like their normal groove to... I don't know how, I guess it's like a...
It's really deep in the mix though. Like, it's kind of harder to hear.
I would say that this song might be a little slow because the halftime felt a little bit sluggish, and they're working like overtime to keep it like feeling good, and it almost teetered on to being a little bit sluggish for me.
But then, it's so cute.
I'm glad they like slowly picked that up. I feel like we could have left the halftime at that point.
I kind of like it. It's almost like calm and heartbeaty and like,
And it's also not the most typical pre-chorus, right?
I often imagine what it would feel like to play this like with these people, and I think I would start sweating during the pre-choruses. I'd be like, we can't lose tempo. We can't lose tempo, you guys. Because it's really, really easy to slow down when you've gone into a halftime. And even though you're trying to make it more chill to build up from something, sometimes you can go off the deep end and just kind of like lose all of your momentum that you've built up throughout the verse and the intro.
So you wish like overall the tempo was a little bit faster so that these half times wouldn't feel so enormous.
Yeah, I feel like I'm walking through a pool, just a little bit.
I thought they had a really good sense of going back and forth between speaking speaking voice and singing voice by like staying in a similar pitch range or timbre, so it didn't feel like, oh, suddenly rap section and singing. It's just, it kind of like stayed, it was very playful. There's a da 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 da, and so I like that a lot of their speaking and rapping had still a lot of play with intonation and like a bigger range. So that fit a vibe. It fit a vibe.
Yeah.
It's always so much better with the live band.
I knew with the band it was gonna be so good.
And you know, usually like I hear with the band, I'm like, oh, it's so much better. But it also like, it's so cute that it works being so techno, you know? So it works so well both ways. And they all have really pretty distinct voices. Okay.
Wow.
She just pulled it off like nothing.
She has such a big voice. And she's
came
so
out,
small.
I know, it just came out like, nah! That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm super drawn to the girl in the pink. I don't know why.
Me too,
There's
I really
something
like
about
her.
her face that she's like emoting.
Her intonation is just right
Yeah,
on.
it's an interesting sound.
I really like the girl all the way on the end too. Her voice is good.
Wow, their job is to be cute.
know,
That's
I'm so
amazing.
Isn't that great? They do like so many like like little cute like ooh, you
yeah,
know?
no, they definitely evoke the feeling so well. And when they switch into that mode that I also don't know what it is, like they all go, ah, like it's all like nice and airy. Like they're able to really like get the character of the song like across so well.
I do feel like this in some ways shows off their voices. Like again, like the girl in pink, like she just has a really, really clear voice and she sounds really good on this song. And you were right, the one on the end with the kind of reddish hair.
She belted out like some crazy high note too.
I love the vibe. Oh my god.
There's so much to know. It's too much.
It's such a great vibe.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is definitely going on a playlist.
Ooh. Bass player goes hard.
She's like band music.
Wow. There's some like really weird modern names. And I feel like someone would name a kid HEARTRIS.